Hello everyone, and this is Noobtastic with an inscription preview. Or an inscription restock, I should say. This is my Druid. She's only been 100 for a little bit. She's on a new realm. And she earns roughly 30 grand a week or so. Maybe a little less, but we'll do her garrison, then we'll hearth back into the city and do her auctions. So since she is a new one, I don't have quite the followers or the boat missions open. Oh, the boat missions are quite close. I got to get the 1,000 garrison resources and not open it up. I used that Wowhead guide, the 90 to 100 in like 2-hour bit, where you got the leveling experience pots and did it, and man, that talk about some sailing. I've leveled like, I don't know, 4 tunes that way. Excuse me. Hey, yeah, we got a blue here. How about that? This tune, since it is on a new realm and it isn't got my the same support of money support, I do a little bit more on this one. It what should I say? This server, this is Emerald Dream, and we just moved this server a while back, and I have 140k on it so far. Most of it was made through Inscription, though I do have an enchanter jewel crafter almost leveled. And once that gets set, then I'll be done. And I mean, because they're already pulling in 10-15 grand a week, and I'm just living off of Mist and Pandaria enchants and stuff like that. I mean, I don't have any of the new stuff yet. But so I'd do. This is actually a healer tune, but I've set up some weak orders and a boomkin spec so I could so I can quest in it. I don't think I'm going to get the ring or anything on this tune yet. I do have my main as a DK on the Warcraft server, and he's up to Gorfiend and raiding, so and mythic raiding, so we're getting there. But I don't know if I'd have time to support another raider, so we gotta, you know, see how it goes, see where we're going with this, but yeah. I mean, your garrisons are definitely a good place of herbs and everything. I mean, or a good place of money if you're starting out a new server. I haven't, usually I do these stuff in the mornings, but today I'm getting late to it. In fact, it's 2 in the morning, and then technically I didn't touch this tune at all day yesterday, because no, I don't think I did. But Inscription, I base everything on a 48-hour window. But with a lot of Inscription stuff, especially this tune, I will cancel and repost these auctions when we get back in town. Alright, let's see. Let me hearth into the Golden Ladder and then run through a portal and catch a portal somewhere. Reason I go into town, I either go to Dalaran or to Stormwind because I know those two cities the best. Ironforge, the Inscription vendors, is just a little bit too far away, and Darnassus I just get lost at and don't even give me an Exodar. I don't know where the fuck I'm going at all there. My goal is to try to prove to YouTube and Twitter and Facebook that I can get another tune gold capped. The first one wasn't a fluke. I have a gold tap on Warcraft server, You can, I made a video on it to prove it, and you can see the gold in my bank. It's not one of those I'm saying I am and there's no proof shit. No, I really got it. And in fact, I just put a video up earlier of it to prove it. But I'm going to attempt to get this one going. I mean, I've already got a good thing rolling. It even though the server isn't the best for raiding, it definitely, the auction house is a lot more active than my old server. Who knows how much we'll pull out here tonight. Usually on this server I mailed everything on Monday, or no, Tuesday. I mailed everything but 10 grand off to my banker tune, so I kept her with 10 grand so she had some money to work with. So that's where we're starting at today. You know, basically, because I wasn't on the Wednesday, so at least not on this tune. It's kind of hard when I got what do I got? 15 garrisons, 14 garrisons. You know, you can't do them all every day. I mean, looks like we're gonna have a whole bunch of sales. So that means you guys are gonna get to see restock, because with a bunch of sales, that means there's a bunch of empties. You know, so that's good. All right. So total, I pulled in like 3,800 gold, and that is from Tuesday's restock. So that's by no means. I mean, that's definitely a nice thing. Now, before I post, I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna cancel scan and cancel everything that's been undercut. I have minimums on this. I think I'm set at 25 gold is my minimum they'll post up at, and the maximum is 385, I think. Or my normal is 385, my maximum is somewhere like 900 or something, 895, something like that. I mean, you're not going to select us over that. Now, I see that fortune cards aren't going to cancel out. I do make a lot of money on fortune cards, but we're into these spurts where I was selling them for 3-4 weeks, and now there's a bunch of people that have made them, and I have to wait for theirs to sell off. Now I can undercut them, but I'd like to keep my profit up, because you can sell fortune cards for 20 to 30 gold. I mean, 25 gold is good cut. You know, I mean, and some people, like on the other server I bought, somebody made a whole bunch of them and put them up for 6 gold or 7 gold, and that's only making 1 or 2 gold per card, because an ink is about 5 gold. So I would much rather make 24 to 30 gold, because that's like 20 to 25 gold profit. So, and if you, I got my this is TSM3 beta edition, and I have keybinds made so I can just hold down my keybind and roll my thumb or roll my mouse wheel up and down to cancel auctions. That's how I'm canceling these so fast without you seeing my mouse move. Otherwise I'd have to sit here and hold this cancel button and spam it, and that sucks. Alright, now that that's done, let's empty out what I have. See, below minimum price, that means they're going to post up at 349. Okay, 340 is what my normal is. It was originally 175 when I got here, and then I got people to raise up to there. Then I went to 299, and just like a week ago, I raised to 340. And there's like 3-4 major glyph people on here, and I'm slowly getting them guys to raise their prices. So, it kind of takes time, but eventually I'll get those guys up there. And then I gotta manually put these stuff in, because I don't have a group for like my sorcerers and all this stuff from. And I have a different profile on this server than my other one, because I just wanted to start over different, see if I could maybe maximize my stuff. Oh, Blink Child of the Sea. Maybe I can get some out of here. I got a mount out of here one day. Yep, no mount today. Now I gotta vendor some stuff. cheap beer. This might be a rather, you know, a 20-minute video or so. I mean, Inscription isn't one of the fastest things to restock. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how long we go. I'm going to try to get a profession video up every day. It won't always be the same profession, just, you know, we'll cycle through and I'll do one of them a day and throw a new video up to keep some content up. And I'm thinking of, you know, maybe going after the pet battle achievements, and I'll film videos of as I do that, and maybe I don't know. I need to make a channel channel video, and just introduce myself. I mean, hopefully I'll get a webcam here soon. I got one, but it's just terrible. It's not it's some old Microsoft thing that gets like 1.3 megapixels. It's just not even worth it. I mean, I could probably set up my iPhone and get a better thing going with that, but who knows? I'm actually going to cash these out, or go post these up, because then I can pull out those last 70 on the next trip, so I can only make 2 trips. See, all these are going to be undercuts. You know, I mean, there's 70, 80, 100, 200 gold. I mean, these are all profits. I mean, glyphs are, I mean, you can spend all day with just an Inscription. Post, in 10 minutes you cancel, then you repost, cancel, repost, and you will make tons of money. Like 2-3 weeks ago, I did it watching a football game. I did it like a Saturday afternoon watching football. No, I think it was Sunday watching NFL, but I made like 50-60 grand that day, just canceling repost, cancel, repost, mill, make inks, cancel, repost. At one point I had queued up like 1,000 inks, and I ended up using them all. It was unbelievable. But these are, it's pretty easy for Inscription restock because you're just working with inks, especially because for the large majority of the time the current ink, the Warbinder's ink, is going to be cheaper and much easier than the old world inks. Because I mean, if you're a herbalist, some of them old world herbs are very expensive. I mean, purple hair looking girl. It's a pretty good transmog, if I do say so. She looks pretty good. Oh, by the way, this is my Druid. Purely custom transmog. Never seen it anywhere. Since she is a Druid, you know, we pop in a human form and a little redhead. I was leveling this boomkin up to level 40, maybe 50, maybe, until I got bored waiting in queues, switched it to a healer, and healer queued the rest of the way. So, let me get these last few out of here, and then well, I guess I can queue up the auctions while we're sitting here. What are we gonna have? Oh, there's a lot. Alright, so we'll vendor trade all these because I have currently like 300 inks. By hitting vendor trade, this is different from the current TSM TradeSkillMaster. I can just hit vendor trade and then it'll just have me go over the vendor and it'll buy them all, okay? Otherwise, you could hit immediate, if you have the herbs on you, okay? You hit immediate craft, or you can hit buy from auction house, then it puts up the shimmering inks, okay, which will then bring up the appropriate pigments and herbs for that, okay? But since I have them on town, I'll just hit profession trade, and then let me post these up, and then I'll go over to the vendor and I'll show you guys how it works. I usually buy like I'm gonna have to buy parchments. I usually buy 200 or 400 parchments at a time, so I gotta worry about them. Because I sell them cards, I make those at 50 at a batch, and otherwise, for most glyphs, I only make one at a time. But every once in a while, I start ending up with, for some reason, certain glyphs I'll requeue, and I'll end up with 5 of this one or 3 of that one or whatever. But so I have, I think it's to where it'll post. I think it'll post 3 of each one of the glyphs on my thing, but I only queue 1. So, I'm not going to necessarily queue up everything, you know, other stuff. That was my keybind. I wasn't on my keybind down. That's why it zoomed in and out like that. Alright. Let's go buy some inks. I love Druid Flight. By the way, Monday is the Thanksgiving holiday. So see, I would just hit buy vendor and bam, there it is. I've got all the inks in for everything. But I'm gonna buy an extra 200 parchments just to have them. Alright, before I start, while I'm thinking of it, since this is a new tune, I'm going to do my cooldowns. Even though she knows every glyph in the game, she doesn't know all the everything you can buy from the cooldown vendor. And here's where it comes, you know, here's where it is. Make whatever there is, 40 some glyphs, 50 some glyphs, or whatever this is here. 40, I guess it'd be 44 because that'd be buy 44 parchments. Yeah, so this is where it can be, especially if you let, because I put glyphs up for 48 hours, and if I don't check it 48, and like 2 Saturdays ago, I had like 213 of them sell off, and so I had to sit here and make 213 glyphs. I was almost asleep by the time it was done, because it's just like, I mean, I don't have Craft Next keybind. I should keybind it so I can just hit a button, but I almost wish there was an add-on that would keep hitting Craft Next for me. Oh, see, there's Glyph of Cleave sold 57 gold. The average glyph, well, the glyph prices are 15 gold to make any glyph, because Warbinder's ink takes about 5 gold a piece. Sometimes, I mean, a lot of times it's less. Like, you buy your inks like early, or you buy your herbs early Saturday, Sunday morning, in the middle of the night, and they'll be so cheap that you can buy, you know, you can make an ink for like 2.5 gold. So then everything above that's profit. So it's great. Well, you take 3 inks, so 2.5 gold would be like 750 to make one glyph. But it's great. This is a newer channel, so I appreciate people if you'd like and subscribe, because I will be, over the course of time, giving out all my secrets of what I do and don't do. You know, see, I requeued, because every once in a while there'll be some extras that don't queue up the first time. And let me go grab these. See, it says 6, but there should be 9 inks there. See, for some reason they came up twice. Each glyph takes 3. The cards take 1. But those are, what are those? Those are cat-out cards that I've been selling. These flipper cards. The Mysterious Fortune, like you flip them over and see this one's worth. Which one is this worth? This is worth. Vendors for 6 silver. Okay. I mean, there's a chance you can get a 5,000 gold one. I have a macro that it's linked into, but I mean, come on now. What are the odds of you really getting it? I mean, I've never seen it. I've sold, just this month, I've sold probably 900 of them cards. I mean, the odds of getting that one are so, I mean, I'd much rather have 25 gold than, you know, nothing. And if I'm going to sit and do Inscription, I'll start off by getting enough herbs to make 500 or 600 inks, okay? Then I'll go over to the ink vendor and I'll buy 40 or 50 of every ink. So that way I can sit here in the auction house, and as one sells, I can make it. See this, these two that just sold. Now normally if I was going to sit here and do that, I would rush back over, or I would make those two right again. I'm not going to do that tonight because I don't feel like it. It's 2:30 in the morning. But that just gives you an idea of what you're, you know, if you're going to buy, you should, you know, buy a lot. Like we'll look here, we'll shop, we'll do Warbinder's inks. Warbinder's ink, okay? We'll see, we'll let it bring up what, you know, oh, we wanted our crafting. There we go. My keybinds came up for something. W, wherever that was. I don't know what I have WQ2 on this tune. No, it wouldn't have been W. I don't know. Oh, it's H. That would have been Hurricane or something. Typhoon. Okay, so Fireweed are 350 for 1 ink. 73 gold apiece. So 350 for 1 ink. That's 7 for 2, 10 for. So that's pretty good. So we'll buy all these up to like 450. We'll buy every herb on the auction house till they're up to 450 per ink. Which actually was not very many herbs. Look at that. See? Somebody else might have done it. I mean, usually, a lot of times I can be a lot. Maybe we should buy them all to 5. We'll do 5. Take them all to 5. And again, buying, same thing. I keep mine so I can just roll my mouse wheel, getting it. We'll take them all up here in just a second. There, we're going to cut it off there. One gold per herb, 4 gold per, you know. All right, let's go see how many we got out of that. I don't know if we really got that many. Doesn't feel like we got too many. This is TSM Destroy. How you'd use it. It's part of the TradeSkillMaster. And this is TradeSkillMaster 3 beta. And Inscription's the easiest one to set up. You import it in. You make one group that says glyphs. You type in glyph. You add every glyph to it, and then you just add some prices to your actions, and you're good to go. I mean, it's so easy to set up. There are no groups. Now I do have a group for the rerolls, because the rerolls do make some good money, and the other day they were selling for like 300 gold a piece, so I sold like 30 of them. But yesterday morning on my other realm for Inscription, they were like down like 25 gold, and that's like, I was having, it was early, I couldn't, it was either cost or I think it was like below cost, but I hadn't had coffee, so I was having problems. So I got enough to make 60 some inks, you know, but I have on hand, I have 81 inks already. So, I mean, you know, I guess I could sit here and hit create all and let it go. And when you hit create all on TSM, right, God dang, that didn't close for me. This number right here, that's how long it will take to make all 62 inks, but right here it's in seconds time, so it's 118 seconds or whatever. But this has been an Inscription overview, so please like, subscribe, comment, tell me goods, bads, ask any questions, you know, and I'll hope to answer them. And until next time, peace out.